All right, so let's see the signal that we saw going across the tape. So we'll start the Word document. What does this company even do? UpPath. Okay, so save as 8/27/2024 education. Okay, so let's talk about the signal today we saw in UpPath and how we trade. Simple and easy. We watch the scanner for signals. Okay, and throughout the course of the day, there will be anywhere between 15 to 20 actionable signals. Okay, which means we look for these signals, and what we do previously, before, we didn't have the capacity or capability to then look at a back tester. So I have hired, and he claims, so I've never confirmed or denied, but I believe him. He claims, and let me make sure Pat doesn't have earnings. Wow, they're just scooping these. So he claims he was the head of artificial intelligence at UBS Warburg. Okay, and now he works at Home Depot, not at the actual store, I'm assuming, but for corporate. So basically, what we did is we have all these scanners, and these scanners are great, right? They give us order flow across all the exchanges, and then, but the problem with these is we're kind of on our own after the signal hits the tape, right? So the signal hits, well, what do we do with it? Okay, we have two signals right here. One is an OKTA, and one of them is in path. Okay, so let me get rid of the market color. So let's compare these two signals. The first one is there's a buyer on option. These are both option hacker signals. There's a buyer of OKTA, the 9/20/2024, 120 calls for 92 cents. And you say to yourself, well, some trader somewhere in the world, so let's write the math of this. Some trader somewhere in the world has the right, but not obligation, to buy 200,000 shares of OKTA on the 120 strike between now and September 20th. And for that right, they paid 92 cents, or about $180,000 total. Okay, we never, I repeat, we never know if a trader has an option position on against their other position. Okay, we do not know if that trader has an option position on. We can surmise or guess based on factors, but we never know what that trader is doing. Do they have another option position? Are they speculating on the upside? Are they shorting stock against it? Okay, we don't know any of this, but we can surmise and guess based off other factors. I've hired someone to create a historical data tester. Okay, so the historical data tester, let's put this all to 18. Okay, and this is 3, right? 3. Let's call these 1. Let's call these A and B. So option 1 is A, and option 2 is B. Okay, so I hired him. I don't know why it's not letting me get a 3. 2A, let's call it 2A. Okay, so I hired him. To take every signal over the last 2 years on that specific scanner and tell me if it was profitable before in the past. Okay, so let's say an OKTA. So it has to be the stock, the scanner, and then we can now run it through a back test. So the stock and scanner will now give me results. Over the last 2 years. And it doesn't mean it's necessarily going to be right. And it doesn't mean it's going to increase my probability of making money in the future. Okay. But if someone said to me, you know what, OKTA has hit Option Hacker before in the past, this is probably a good signal, you should probably take it, then I would take it. So then we just come into our back tester, and there's only about 6 people in the world that have access to this. We go to OKTA, so we have all these different scanners. We need to put OKTA in Option Hacker. And we hit search our results over the last 2 years, and then you can see here OKTA. It has not hit Option Hacker at all in 2 years. Okay, so OKTA has not hit Option Hacker at all over the last 2 years. None, zero, ninka, zero, poop, nothing. Okay, it has not hit it. Okay, we compare that to our other signal that just hit the tape, which was path. We go into Option Hacker, we go to the back tester, we go to Option Hacker, we put in PATH, we hit run, show me the money, and you can see this one has hit 5 times over the last 2 years, and it gives me a 10 out of 10 scoring. Does that mean this signal is going to make money? The answer, as we know, is no. Nothing is guaranteed to make money, but we're increasing our probability in math on this trade. So we come in here, and this is path. Ooh, let's do it after this one. Okay. Path is a 10 out of 10 on the scanner over the last 2 years. Does not guarantee profitability. Okay. But it increases our chances before. I'm going to sell these dyno calls here for 20 to break even for 10 out of 10. Just kind of something I want to do. So dyno, I'm going to be out at 20. Stock's way lower, and these calls are actually holding their value. So I'm going to take off DINO here. So when I come in here, DINO, I'm going to take off for a scratch. So it will not be a winner or loser. And I'm going to send this out. Okay, so dyno is over. I added it there. I'll do a 10 out of 10 exit here. Usually when I sell them out, that's when the stock starts to move up. So that's sold. And then we'll go to the last one here. So 10 out of 10 here. Exit in Dino. Break even. No harm, no foul. That will be sent. So Dino is now over. D-I-N-O. All right. So Path is a 10 out of 10 on the scan. Okay. So does that mean it's going to make money in the future? Absolutely not. But it has a better chance, in my opinion, of making money than the OKTA signal, due to the fact it's done well before in the past. Okay? So let's say we wanted to take this trade. Okay? You buy the PATH 920 2024, 14.5 calls for 48 cents. If you want, you can use a stop loss. That is up to your own discretion. It'd be a 50% stop loss. I don't like to use stop losses. But like I said, that you're on your own if you want to use a stop loss. So if you want to use a stop loss, you could use a stop loss. And then profit target is going to be 68. One thing I like of this, I like the size of the order. I like it's a 10 out of 10. One thing I don't like so much is I don't like the fact that the ATR is really small. This is on a nice climb higher. This is, higher highs, higher lows. It just looks like it's going straight higher. Should have resistance around that 13 level. It breaks through 13. It could go a lot higher. And that ATR is just not the best in the world. So Path, Yahoo Finance. Let's see what Path does. IUPath. Let's go to profile. And Path provides end-to-end automation platform that it offers a range of robotics in the United States. Maybe they come out and say they have, got a deal, activists coming in. We never know why they're buying these calls. We never know their stock position. But reward to risk basis, guys, I do like this trade here. So reward to risk basis, I do like this trade here in Path. Okay, so Path, P-A-T-H. And that is this. So we use that back tester to put on probability and math and trades we like and don't like. And that kind of concludes today's education. If you want to come in here in PATH and take this trade for yourself, you can get in at around 48 to 49 cents. Everybody have a great day. Namaste. We will send out the recording and the Word document. I appreciate all of you, and I'll see you guys later. Thanks, everyone.